So today I'm going to give you a look at Metricool. This is my favorite tool for posting. I've probably used this for at least 4 or 5 years to post back for my company that I've owned for 30 years. I was doing some social media, not on the same scale as I'm doing now. And also when I started coming in with Autumn Sky Shop and then my own Najla Ferguson official. So I love Metricool because everything is right here. You can see I'm in the analytics, which is up here at the top. I'm in analytics right now, but it's giving you, metrics about growth and how many subscribers you had, how many published videos, listed videos, how many people viewed them, the ones that people liked the most or commented on. And then you can also list in here like up to 10 competitors. And that's cool because it's going to give you a lot of the same information that was above down here about each one of them. So you can kind of see where you're at, what you need to improve on, what they're doing bad that you can improve on too. And so I'm hooked up to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and LinkedIn specifically with this business. But this business is going nowhere because I didn't decide to start it. So anyway, I will show you here that Metricool is free and you can have one brand. So that means one website. Now you see that I have a bunch of these up here. So I am doing a paid subscription, but to me, this does everything that a lot of other products I would have had to piece together or were much more expensive than this. And I have tried some of the other ones and I really like growing with Metricool. So I showed you in our last episode that I was putting together the blog page for Autumn Sky Shop, which is my website, affiliate website. And most of the traffic for that does come from the socials or Pinterest. And so every couple of days, I work with the AIs to help me put together some articles to figure out what the pictures are going to look like. And then we have to schedule them out there. And I do not have time to go to each individual place every day and try to schedule it out. It's just not happening. So here I am, I'm looking at Autumn Sky Shop, and I probably could talk about this much more in depth, but right now, I need to get these up. So I thought I would just walk you through what I'm doing today, in regard to Metricool. So what I did is I clicked on Autumn Sky Shop out of my list of businesses, and so that's how I'm here. And then we were in analytics, and I moved us over to planning. Planning is where you're going to see your calendar. This is how you're going to decide what posts are going out. And so you can just plan out your week. You can post your whole month. You can post a year in advance. I love it. So I can look at everything. I can see what's being posted. I can go back to my analytics and find out, okay, which one is doing better? What things do people like? And then I can do more of that. But right now, I'm worried about filling this up in Pinterest, and I don't really like going days. And you can see I miss Sunday back here. I don't like going days where I'm not posting something at least in Pinterest. So what I did is each one of these is different. It's a different product. You can see that by this little tiny picture over here. Um, and then here, there's another one, and this is about something for the 4th of July. And then this one is about a pool party ring toss game. So you can see there's three completely different articles going out, but one's going to Pinterest, one's going to Instagram, and one's going to Facebook. So they're not all getting the same article on the same day at the same time. And then I have taken those and I just spread them out. So if I have another article, which we are going to do right now, we're going to put in here, we're just going to continue to fill in. So I have a Pinterest and I have a Instagram here, two different topics, could be going to the same page. We're just going to continue to fill this in all the way across. So let me just show you how we do this. We'll start here, and this we're going to pop on the ones we need right now. I can't do the TikTok and I can't do the YouTube short right this moment. My goal is to get these turned into videos so that I can do that for both of those. And I'll let you in when I go to do that because turning a picture into a video is so much fun. Okay, so we're going to start off with the first picture. You get your pictures down here in multimedia. We're going to add an image. We're going to go look for it. Okay, so in another episode, I showed you how to use this AI graphics program, and that's what I use to generate a lot of my pictures. So when I'm working with ChatGPT or Ava or Saska, I'm having them give me the prompts for it so that the pictures will look realistic. And then I usually don't let the graphics program, the AI graphics program, put the text on because they usually can't spell. I'm not really sure why. So I know it takes a little extra, like little extra time, but I do go into Canva and I just pop these in. And then I put them in another folder on my hard drive that just says these are for Kling and to go on social media. So I will turn around and use these on Kling. I have not worried about what he's done with text because I've never had text on a picture before, so that will be interesting the first time I do it. So I'll be sure to put a video out for that. So the alt for this one is just a short sentence, digital meat thermometer inserted into a steak on a backyard grill. You're just explaining what's going on in the picture. I could get more detailed, but this is the basic gist of it. The people in the background are not really part of what's going on. So I'm going to do that. And then I do have a universal comment. This comment will show up on the Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. Oh, it won't show up in Pinterest because I don't think they have a place for comments that you can do automatically. So that universal comment we will put in, and it's just so that I can have people go and look at the full page. And so I put that here. And when I get to the full page, when we link it, I'll put that in here, but I'm going to say except for right now. Okay. So the first thing I like to do is I'm going to go in. I've done these two things. Once I've done them here, what happens is they're going to be for all three of these. Everything I have clicked, it would be for that piece. So now I want to edit by a network, which means that each item that I put in this big area here is going to be only for the one I'm on at the moment. So I have a specific one for Facebook, and I'm just going to go grab the information on that one and post it in there. So I like to put a title in. So I'm going to put the title in first. And then after that, I just have a short caption. And then we can go to Instagram. We do the same thing. You see, nothing is coming up here. So we're just going to go ahead and fill in the Instagram as well. I put a title in always. I just think it looks better with the title. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. That's just my opinion. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in my caption. Whoops. And I always like to have a little space here and there so you can make your edits right there on your page. And then I'm going to go here to Pinterest, and I have a few things down here you have to do for Pinterest. So I'm clicking on the button, and they are going to require me to put different things in here. And then this one, I don't even think I have one yet. So I am going to say something about the board is going to be, we're going to add a new board, and it is going to be summer backyard ideas. There we go. Now we can accept that. So now everything I post will end up going to that board. And if I want to change it at another time, I can because I've built all these other boards here. So then we're going to go in and we're going to get a title. And for Pinterest, the title is Perfect Barbecue Every Time. I want to apply the new pin format. And then what I'm going to do is put the text up here. So this one is only for Pinterest. And it does have my affiliate disclaimer on this one just in case. Try to remember to put it on as much as I can, but if I'm directing you to the website, it's all over the website. And so it doesn't actually, they can't actually buy from here, but they should know I'm an affiliate. So there it is. So now I'm done with all three of these. I need to reschedule this. So I'm going to schedule this for today, but I'm going to do it later in the day. So this is 1:27 in the afternoon. I'm probably going to schedule it like at 2:30 or something because right now I need to go in and see when the best times are. So we'll click for there and we're going to say schedule. I need to get the link. That was the other thing I needed to do was get the link. So let me quickly run up here to my pages and Autumn Sky Shop. And this article is the one we're doing right now. See. Okay, so this is the actual page calendar back here. And we also have to we have a anchor text that will take them right to this actual item. So I'm actually going to put the whole thing in there. I was just showing you the website, but now I'm going to show you exactly the link. So if you were watching me on my previous video where I was talking about anchor text, that would be this information right here that we put inside the blog post so that when people click, so they're only going to go to the page about the barbecue thermometer. And so now we've put all that in there. And I did, if I go backwards a little bit, this one's got some issues. It's saying there's something wrong here. Auto publish, invalid aspect ratio. Uh-oh. So that means my picture is not the right size. So I will not be able to publish this post. I think I made these all 2/3, and that was probably part of my problem. I'm just going to take this one off of here. There we go. And so now we're only going to send out Facebook and Pinterest. And our global presets are done. So if you come down here and you look, I still have the information here. I still have that information there. We just didn't send out the one piece. And then when I go back here, I have this that I was going to put something in here. And there it is. taking them directly to the piece also, but I'm just doing it through the first comment. I've seen that before. I don't know if it's good or bad. I'm sure someone will be happy to tell me. Okay, so now let's go ahead to the scheduling section here. And normally what I would do is if let's say we had 3 of these, which we should have, and I'll have to go in and pick a different picture for that one. What I normally do then is I go and I spread them out. So I think these are the 2 we just did. I would just go in here. Today's Tuesday. I'm looking to see, this is showing Facebook up here, and they're saying best times for Facebook today is already over with, basically. But I don't see a lot of dark tomorrow for Facebook. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it out for like right now. So I'm actually just going to click on it, and I'm just going to go ahead and tell it to publish now and verify that it looks okay. Okay, and with Pinterest, as you know, people come there all the time. They don't even show in Metricool any specific time for Pinterest to work. So what I would do is I would just go ahead and publish this now. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I don't have any Pinterest posts for today. I had one for yesterday, but I don't have one for today. I don't have the rest of the week. So I'm going to finish out the rest of the week with the rest of the pictures from this page. As you can see, I only posted this one. So I'm going to go through, and once I get the size corrected, I'm going to go through and pin every one of these and also send them to the other socials, Facebook and Instagram. And then later, I'm going to turn all of these into videos, and I'm going to repost them on all of my socials for maybe later in the month or even next month, just to keep the content going. And then that brings more traffic back and forth, because some people may see it when it's a static picture, other people may see it when it's a video, and it just depends on what hits them that makes them like it enough to click through. So, well, that is my day in a nutshell. Hopefully, you learned a little bit of something about what I do and how I do it. And I will see you next week. Thanks so much. Bye.